In 2006, I mean, we were set up in a war room in Philadelphia. We were better prepared for 2006 than we were for 2004. We certainly had our eye on the official exit polls run by the networks and the Associated Press. They actually released results of these exit polls before they were adjusted to conform to the vote totals, as has become the custom. And these results showed a resounding Democratic victory of 11.5%. When the vote totals came in later that night and the next day, the Democratic victory was 7.6%. And that represented a loss of 3 million votes nationwide. The exit poll was based on interviews with more than 10,000 voters, and this group gave President Bush a higher approval rating than the population at large. So this was no oversampling of Democrats. If anything, they lean more Republican. Statistically speaking, when you interview that many voters, the odds that your polling will be off by 4% are about 1 in 10,000. Election 2006 is certainly not telling us that pre-election concerns were overblown and it's safe to go back in the water. It gives us no reason to assume that our elections will be run fairly and honestly. Just the opposite. Look at the pattern of the past few elections. We have every reason to believe that the 2008 election is going to be manipulated. And we have a hell of a lot of work to do in a very short time to safeguard our next election, and by extension, all the elections to come.
The notion of stolen elections is something we assign to third world countries, but not to this beacon of freedom and democracy that we like to view ourselves as. I mean, it's just something we don't want to consider.
For some reason, this issue makes me feel this tick, 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 and I don't quite know what's ticking. But I just feel that if we don't solve this thing pretty quickly, we could lose everything within just a few years.
We have grown to believe that democracy within itself has the power to intrinsically protect itself and defend itself. And we don't believe that it's on our shoulders as individuals, that we have to stand up and take measures to defend this democracy. We just assume that it's going to perpetuate itself. And it's up to us to be vigilant and to have stamina and be determined. It's the individuals who have to make that stick.